I don't know if you can tell, but things look a little bit different. I've changed my mod pack. Please give me some torches. I've changed my mod pack. We're not using the complementary shaders anymore. At least for right now. Maybe we'll go back to them. I don't know. But right now we are not. Why did my stream streak go away? Oh Lord, no. That's actually pain. And I don't want to tell you this, but the reason is because I didn't stream on Twitch yesterday. We did the TikTok stream only. And the only way to save it, I think, is to watch a VOD from me. This might be the saddest thing I've ever heard in my life. The fucking stream streaks, dude. You like to build with bone blocks? No, I've never built anything with bone blocks, by the way. Guys, how do we feel about this fucking insane groove, by the way? Become a bone bro? Dude, I'm not a bone bro. I'm just a guy. Justin the trucker. What's up, dog? How you doing? Hi, Pookie. Hi, Lev. How you doing, beautiful? I hope very well. We can be bone bros. Okay, we're gonna be bone bros. So, guys, Minecraft, okay? We we changed the shader pack, and I added a few different mods, but nothing really substantial. Don't worry about it, okay? But as soon as I open this door, you're gonna lose your fucking mind, okay? I want you to know. I want you to know it's gonna look insane as soon as I open this door. All right? So I don't know if you guys are ready for this, but and I also don't know if we're gonna keep. What's up, Vigi? I also don't know if we're gonna keep it looking like this. I'm just letting you know. By the way, I did not forget, okay? Star was the kitty, I believe. Giselle was the raccoon. I believe you're Franco and you're Otto. I didn't forget, guys. I didn't forget, you little cutie. Also, you may have noticed already, but if you haven't, then I'm not going to point it out. But there's something a little special going on. Oh, there's something a little special going on that is a little noticeable, but it's just little tweaks that I think they look okay. I'm not gonna edge you anymore. I'm just gonna open the door, guys. I'm gonna open the door. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna open the door. You're gonna lose your mind. Oh, you're gonna lose your mind, dude. What's up, Ellipses? Okay, let's see. What do I have in the furnace, real quick? All right, I got 64 iron. Let me go sort that real quick. Let me go put that away real quick. Okay. Guys, I'll open the door, okay? Oh, dude. I'll open the freaking door. Guys, it's real grass. Guys, it's real grass. It's real grass on the Minecraft floor. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Look at the clouds too. Look at the sky. Holy fuck, dude. I know it looks so goddamn good. It's the new shaders, man. It's the new shaders. I don't know if we'll keep the grass like this. I mean, I think it looks really, really good. But like some of this kind of annoys me. This little stuff right here, but I do love the grass. I do love the grass. What kind of PC do you have that you can render all that? A pretty good one. That's what I'll say for sure. What's up, Zure? Guys, just wait till we get to freaking nighttime. Nighttime looks crazy. Is it rising right now? Dude, look at do you see the rays moving? It looks like it is raising. You can also see the clouds moving. I don't know if you can make that out, but they are moving. It's just, oh, it is. It's not raising. Is it? Tell me your build. I'm sure you want to know. Guys, we're turning into nighttime. I couldn't have planned this any better, honestly. But yeah, wait till you see this fucking moon. This shit is gonna blow your mind, man. It's gonna blow your mind. Look at this moon. Oh, the water too. Guys, we haven't even touched on the water yet, but look at this moon. Look at how far you could zoom in and look at the detail on this fucking moon. Are you kidding? Are you kidding me? Why can you even do it? Why is that even the I have no idea, but it looks so fucking crazy good. That's that far away, man. And you zoom in, it's like you're right there. That shit is insane. Guys, I got a telescope in my pocket. Tell me that doesn't look like the most gorgeous shit in the world, dude. Like, that looks good. Hold on, I think I have a lantern on. Can I take this off? Like, just, oh my God! The moonlight peeking out from the fucking, oh my God! It looks so good. Oh my God. Now, guys, while we're here, take a look at the water as well. The water looks fucking crazy. Let me put the lantern back on. Look at the water. Oh my God. The water is wild. And like, hi Giselle. If you let me show you guys jumping in the water. Skirt. Look at that effect, man. The effect of going in and out, like, are you kidding me? What's this pack? I know, right? I know, right? It looks really freaking good, man. Can you move chat top left so I can see the map? You know, it's never enough for you, is it? It's never enough. Yeah, of course I can. Guys, look at the moon, by the way. Look at this little motherfucker speeding close towards me with his little ass fucking legs. Piss me off, by the way. Okay, let me move the chat real quick. Let me move the chat. Okay, so kill me? Dude, I'm not gonna kill you. I'm not gonna, guys, stop telling me to kill you. I'm not gonna kill you. I'm not gonna do that. I would never do that to my goats. I'll put you right there, by the way. Okay, guys, we're gushing about the graphics, okay? TikTok chat, do you want to... Oh, you have no chat right now. I forgot I killed the chat last time because there was no Twitch yesterday. I'll move the chat for you guys as well. You'll go left side, lefties, like right there. Okay, I guess you're gonna go right there, actually. For whatever reason, TikTok chat can only go middle left instead of bottom left. What's up, Cloud? Cloud, the goated 7 stream streak. We love to see it. Thank you, my legend. Hello, Aaliyah. Wow! Holy crap. Okay, and I'm getting sniped. Giselle, 140 stream streak is fucking insane, by the way. Guys, you guys want to go up there, or yes or no? Honestly, there's probably a mod to go to the moon. There's probably an astronaut mod out there, so let's go do it, guys. I'm losing my mind at how good this water looks. And then there's like another water. Look at the ripples. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. It looks so good. What shader pack is this? I actually have to look for you because I don't know what it's called. It is Eclipse Shader. There you go. Eclipse Shader. There's another one that is a it's got ray tracing on it. But to be honest, I couldn't see a difference between that one and this one, but it looks freaking insane. What's up, Star? Guys, everybody's so hype for freaking Minecraft, dude. It just looks good. But yeah, we're gonna play a little Minecraft, a little silly craft. Hello. We're gonna yap a little bit. I had to gush about it, man. I had to gush about it. Let me get in my boat. Oh, there we go. And just start. Could I hit a little F5? I just wanted to see the ripples behind me. It's pretty nice, dude. My whole head is getting a little fucked up, but honestly, just don't look at that, man. I'm so bright. You know, it's first person for a reason, right, guys? Is this coral? Is that why it's shining? Indeed it is. Oh, it's the cucumbers. Holy fuck, it looks so good. Oh my God. Anyways, guys, what's up? It's Angel here. It's Angel here, guys. I also did put Distant Horizons on. It's kind of hard to tell right now, but trust me, you can see quite far. Skirt. Lav, what is that? What is that gif, man? Guys, how are we doing on this wonderful, beautiful, amazing Wednesday? I hope everybody is doing super duper well. I'm doing quite well myself. I'm already missing Leon. Freaking Leon, dude. I'm doing really, really, really well. Why does your grass look like that? It's also a part, it's something you could turn on for the mod, but you could also turn it off. I'll show you what it looks like without. I mean, it's, you know, grass, so you'll understand. If I can remember where it is, right there. Did you like the mod? I mean, it just takes it off. What, the Leon shirtless mod? Um, yeah, dude. It was amazing. Does it not look so bare now? I feel like it looks so naked, dude. Guys, I'm leaving on the grass, okay? I'm leaving on the grass. At least for a little bit, okay? Yeah, no, the Leon Naked mod, it did ruin the scene where, spoilers, by the way, if you haven't seen Resident Evil 9, but it did ruin the scene where Emily turns into it. Don't spoil it for Lav, guys. Everybody, don't go any. Lav isn't done yet, so don't go crazy. But where Emily turns into that big baby, you know what I'm talking about? Like, she mutates, and then what the hell was that? Oh, it's a fucking plant. And then Leon comes through and like shoots the baby. You know what I'm talking about? Well, it ruined it because it's just spoils, bro. This literally happened in your stream. This happened in your stream. You were there for it. Emily like died and then mutated and turned into that big baby. Leon came in and shot Emily in the chest, like killing her. That happened in your stream, man. That happened in your stream. Don't piss me off right now. Please. Guys, stop looking at my fucking house. I'm so disappointed by this fucking house, dude. I'm honestly like 2 seconds away from burning this shit to the ground and starting again. Man. Fuck. I feel like it just looks like shit. It just looks like a big fucking nothing. Fuck. Why did you guys let me make this piece of shit house? Fuck! This thing fucking sucks, man. I'm gonna move out again. I'm gonna move out for a fucking third time and go somewhere else. I don't fucking know. Damn. Anyways, guys, can I rant a little bit? Guys, can I rant a little bit? So today, Lav and I watched a movie. That's for sure. What's up, Nyla? Hi, Faye. We watched a movie today. It was the Silent Hill Returns movie, the most recent Silent Hill movie that just came out in December. Guys, remember when I said, I think somebody came in here saying that they watched Silent Hill, the new Silent Hill movie, and I was like, oh, let me guess it's ass because every single Silent Hill movie is ass. Fuck Silent Hill movies. The games are good, but the movies just okay. The movies just, for whatever reason, don't know what the fuck they're doing. Like, how can you make a property so good as a game and drop the ball so fucking consistently as a movie? Silent Hill movie is so good, you better not be talking about Silent Hill Returns. Because if you thought Silent Hill Returns was a W movie, I sent this you to go play Silent Hill 2 remake right fucking now. Leave the stream, go play the remake right now. Oh, did you guys see the clouds though? Because it's a fucking cheap bullshit ripoff of fucking Silent Hill 2, the game. It just is. It tells the story of Silent Hill 2 with James and Mary, okay? And Maria and Pyramid Head and all that shit, right? But it fucks the story up so badly, it doesn't even make any fucking sense. It makes no goddamn sense, man. It's such a bad fucking movie. Okay, so James, which by the way, he doesn't even look like fucking James, the actor. He's just some guy. He's just some guy. He looks like fucking like European John Wick. He literally is just some fucking guy. Okay. Anyways, he doesn't look like James at all. The movie starts by him. I guess driving into what's it called? Mary, not into her, but like basically hitting her luggage. And I might have to just pause the fucking game. They okay, guys. They start the movie and it's like before Silent Hill happens, and you know the all that stuff, right? He runs into her, and then she's like, oh my god, like, you know, whatever. They swoon, they're swooning, they fall in love with each other. You understand, right? They fall in love with each other, they get together, and then you see that they go to Silent Hill and they're starting their life together, and it's James and it's Mary. If y'all watch me play Silent Hill 2 remake, or if y'all played it yourself or watched anybody else play it, you know how the story goes. Spoilers, 100% spoilers for the entire game and that piece of shit movie too, by the way. So just rip the band-aid off. James is a piece of shit. James Sunderland, the main character of Silent Hill 2, is a piece of shit. He kills his wife. He is trash. He is a piece of shit, extreme piece of shit guy in the game, specifically in the game. Okay, we're talking about the game right now. He kills his wife because he gets sick of taking care of her. Because she falls ill and she's in the hospital and she can't do things normally, and she has like a real chronic disease. Like, it's terrible. It's terrible, terrible, terrible. And she hates herself. She thinks she's disgusting. And he is trying at the beginning of their relationship. He tries to make it work with her, and he tries to be like comforting, and she doesn't take. Sometimes she does, sometimes she doesn't. She has an illness. It is what it is. You can't blame her. You really can't blame her at all. She's going through the worst shit of her fucking life. She really is, right? At some point, James gets so sick and tired of not being able to live this romantic life with her, not be able to live out like this sexual fantasies that he wants to have with her, and like live out an actual partnership. So then he starts getting a little promiscuous, and he starts looking at other women, and he starts thinking about, you know, doing other things, living a different life, being a different person. And this is all told like perfectly and beautifully to you in Silent Hill 2 in the game format, where you see like all the enemies are all sexy on purpose, right? And you see Maria is the copy of Mary, but she's like a more provocative version, and she's more, oh, let's do whatever, I don't care, I'll do anything that you want. Like, it's very, very impressively laid out in the game, and it's super fucking cool. Great stuff. And you see a lot of depictions like Angela, if y'all remember Angela, the girlie that, you know, the things happened with her parents, and it was really, really terrible stuff, right? But the story was told like extremely, extremely well. It was beautiful. Eddie as well, the large guy that his story, Laura, the little girl, the few characters in the game, only a few, but they work, and it's beautiful, and it works so perfectly well. Amazing, right? And it culminates into James killing Mary. You come to find out that's why James is such a bad guy, and it's so sad, and it comes out of nowhere. You can piece it sort of together that there's like some issues with James, but it sort of comes out of nowhere that he kills Mary, because this whole time he's this timid little piece of shit. Okay, piece of shit is not what I'm trying to say, but he's this timid little guy who doesn't do anything. Like, the only thing he does that is aggressive is defend himself against like the creatures in Silent Hill, right? Everything else, he's just little fucking guy. I would never kill any, I would never hurt anybody. Okay. Maria's always pushing him around. He's like, all right. To the point where when I was playing the game, I was getting mad at James because he would constantly let Maria cross boundaries that he should be having with other women because of, you know, his wife being alive. At least he perceives her as alive at that point in the story. He is that much of a pussy. I'm sorry to say it, but that is the case. Okay. So he kills Mary, and at the end of the game, it's kind of like he forgot that he did that, and he understood that that was the case, and it's like terrible. It's real fucking sad, and he's going through it, and there's a bunch of different endings. One of them is like, you know, he gains forgiveness and whatever. My ending, he kills himself because he couldn't deal with the struggle that and the pain that's what he did. In the fucking movie, they loosely base it off of the story. Like, it's still moving in that direction. It's still hitting the same plot points. There's still Pyramid Head. There's still Maria. You're still gonna see Eddie. You're still gonna see Laura and Angela as well. But oh my god, because this movie is less than 2 hours long, um, and the game is like 20 hours long, you do not have the time to develop anything at all. So nothing feels like it matters at all. Nothing is going anywhere. So one big issue that I had with this game, this movie, I should say, as well, is that Mary, for whatever reason, they make it so that she's not sick for like 90% of the movie until basically the end. They make it so that she's not sick, but she's a dis okay. Her father was a cult leader, okay? And she he dies, and then she ends up taking up the mantle of being a cult leader for for the cult that her father was pursuing. So instead, one of the big issues with James that you should be feeling when you're playing the game of Silent Hill 2, right, is the only reason that he decides to kill Mary is because of selfish, disgusting, perverted reasons, right? Like his own selfish, shitty fucking reasons. And you are supposed to be like, what a piece of shit. You were supposed to feel that. You were supposed to feel that. You're supposed to be like, this guy is a fucking dickhead. There's no, you shouldn't feel justification in killing anybody, right? But there is truly no justification for James. He is not redeemable in that game. He's not. He's not. However, in the movie, they give him almost a redeemable and justifiable reason as to why he's feeling these shitty feelings in regards to Mary, and why he progressively gets angrier with her, because she's hiding the fact that she's a fucking cult leader, instead of in the game where she is literally disabled and in a hospital bed, right? That's terrible. That shit, like, it's crazy to me how they flip that. It's so bad, man. So, okay, you're the progression of Silent Hill 2, eventually he gets angry and angrier, and you figure out that he kills Mary. So we're waiting for that part while watching the movie. We're waiting for him to get angry and angry, and he does get angry, but like the big culmination, the big scene where he does go and it's supposed to be the big drop that he kills fucking Mary, the big scene that's about to happen. When it happens, Mary, oh, this pissed me off so fucking much. Mary asked James to kill her, to like rid uh her suffering. Instead of it being James being a murderer, now James is more redeemed because his fucking wife asked him to basically mercy kill her. And it ruins the whole point, of the game, man. It ruins the whole fucking point of the game, and it pisses me off so much because that's not the point. The point is not that James he's feeling guilt and he's so sad because she's gone because he killed her. The point is that she's dead, and he is racked up so much guilt and depression and shit that he doesn't even know that he killed her. Like, he has no idea that he killed her. It's gone out of his brain, and he did it for such a selfish reason that again, there's no redeeming, there's no reason, there's no anything. You need to walk away from the story of Silent Hill 2 being like James is a piece of shit and that's it. And they didn't do that in the movie. For whatever reason, they make you feel like it's justifiable why he killed his own wife, which is not the point, man. Now, don't get me started. There's so many other fucking issues. They never dive into Angela's story, like, at all. Like, barely. They barely tell you to things about Angela's story, which, if you remember, she was the one who got essayed by her father, and the mother like didn't do anything about it, and it was a terrible plot line. It was so fucking rough, but in the game it made sense, and it was like their own thing, right? And it was kind of like it was sort of meant to show how Angela is scared of James because of Angela's prior experiences with men, right? And James doesn't understand that he is also a man that isn't a positive he is one of those monsters, right? That is the case. But he didn't understand that until he understood what he did. Now, in the movie, they take this wacky fucking approach where they barely flesh out Angela, and then they also barely flesh out Laura, which is the little girl that was, chasing Mary. I don't know if you remember. It doesn't really fucking matter. They barely flesh him out, but by the end of the movie, they imply, and not even really imply, they just show on Mary's tombstone that Mary's fucking name was Mary Angela Laura Crane, meaning that she had two middle names, and her middle names were both Laura and Angela, meaning that Laura and Angela were just they were just Mary, I guess, in the Silent Hill universe. Why? Why do it like that? It just doesn't make any fucking sense. Guys, you're pissing me off right now that you're not angry with me. It's pissing me off that you guys aren't like, you know what? That is fucking dumb. Guys, this is the dumbest fucking movie I've watched in so long. Please stick with me, please. Eddie, they don't touch Eddie like at all. He's the large man. It just doesn't, nothing happens with Eddie. Who cares? Fuck Eddie. So Pyramid Head is in the movie twice, like literally 2 times. And in the movie, they show you at the start that, what's it called? Pyramid Head is James. And it fucking pissed me off so much because you don't know that until the end of the game. Then it's also implied that it's like I'm like it pisses me off so much because James comes to that realization that that's him. I don't hate Silent Hill. I love Silent Hill 2. I hate Silent Hill the movie. And you motherfuckers are listening, and it's pissing me off, man. The movie fucking sucks. That's what we're talking about right now. That movie is fucking trash, man. The game is amazing. It's an amazing story. So Pyramid Head, the character is built fucking wrong. He looks bad. I'm sorry, he just looks like shit. He doesn't look built. He doesn't look impressive. He looks fucking lame. And you only see him twice, and he kills Maria, and you barely see Maria. Maria was kind of like, she was okay, but you barely see her. And if the whole movie goes by so fast, you skip everything. You're in the apartments for less than 10 minutes. You're in the hospital with the nurses for less than 10 minutes. And then you skip over. They're in a mall at the end of the movie for whatever fucking reason, which didn't happen in the game. It's all fucking trash, okay? It's trash. It's trash. It's trash. It's trash. And then at the end of the movie, there is also this therapy plot that I haven't mentioned that I think is interesting. It's interesting to think of James getting therapy, but they didn't do it well. It fucking sucked. Whatever. At the end of the movie, James and Mary. James meets Mary again, and I don't even know how to describe it. It's like, if y'all remember at the end of Silent Hill 2, she was in the hospital bed, and then you have this big boss fight with Mary, although I believe it was Maria at the time, and you kill her, and then you get your ending. Well, in this movie, she's in the hospital bed, and then James like reveals that who's in the bed, and it's Mary, and she like flies up, and there's this whole like bug thing in the movie that I haven't mentioned either. There's a lot of bugs, and she turns into like this. I don't even know what to say. She turns into maybe I can pull this up for you actually. She turns into this bug creature, and it looks so bad, like so fucking bad, and so fucking stupid. And it looks like trash. It just looks like trash, guys, and it really made me mad. Okay, guys, I was pissed off. Okay, guys, she's like this big fucking like moth, I guess, and James starts flying too. Like, it's so fucking stupid. And essentially she gets I guess, what's it called? She essentially redeems him, if that makes sense. Like, she tells him that it's okay with what happened. Um and okay, he takes her body and puts her body in a car and then drives off into the ocean, and he says like, this time I'll die with you, which also fucking pisses me off so badly, because I'm like, that wouldn't be the case. Like, the difference between my ending in the game and that ending in the movie is that James fucking dies, he blanks himself because of how much guilt he has about what happened. And he's like, I can never truly be like a better person, like a good person. I'm cooked forever, basically. And I can't deal with the fact that I did this. So it is what it is. Blank me. I'm out of here. And I'm like, okay, I understand the game makes sense, but in the movie, them driving off together and then him being like, this time I'm gonna die with you. Fuck you. Fuck you. You do not get to do that. And then they drown in the water, and I almost forgot the best part, by the way. They drown in the water, he dies with her, and guess what, guys, I hope you're listening right now. I hope you're listening. Fucking no more TikTok. Listen to me right now. After all of everything that happens in that piece of shit garbage fucking movie, he comes back and goes back in time to the first time that they met each other. And he is aware that he died. And he is aware of what happened in his life. And he, again, drives forward, ends up hitting Mary's, like, luggage or whatever. And he starts his life again with Mary, and there's not like a it's all in his head or anything. They just happily ever after. They just continue living together, and presumably he does all the right things. And it's like, it was pissing me off so much. Why are you giving James a happy ending? Why are you giving James a happy ending? Why are you giving James a happy ending? Why? Why, man? Anyways, that's pretty much my feelings on Return to Silent Hill, the Silent Hill movie that came out 3 months ago. It's maybe the worst fucking movie I've watched in a long time. That shit sucked so much ass. Like, oh my god, it was so bad. And yeah, that's, I guess, all my feelings about that movie. But it was a good watch. I guess it was kind of fun. I enjoyed my time. I guess. Wordle time, bro. It's been 40 minutes. guys, how long was I talking about that fucking movie? guys, what the hell? I was not talking about that movie for 40 minutes, right? There's no way. Dude, this water. Oh, anybody fucking thirsty, man? I'm trying to drink, brother. Anyway, James getting a regression plotline was not on my 2026 bingo card. No, seriously. I literally can't believe that that's what they decided to do. I feel like people like James' story because he's such a piece of shit. Like, do y'all remember when we played Silent Hill and everybody was so like, we love James, he's the best, And then I played the game and it turns out that James was actually just like a complete piece of shit. And I was like, you guys like James? How do you like it? James, he's such a piece of shit. But I think that's why. I think it's because he's a piece of shit that they don't like him, but they like the story. And, well, this movie tried to do like let's just redeem him somehow. I honestly can't believe they tried to redeem him. That's the craziest shit. Whoa. Maybe James was just fine shit? He's not, though. He's not. He's not. Also, he murdered his wife because she was... Bro, he murdered his wife because she couldn't fuck him. You think that's fine shit? That's what he did, man. What's up, Leah? Damn, Leah, you just missed a legendary rant. Don't say that. That is literally what happened. What do you mean? That's the movie or the game. That's what happened. What are y'all talking about? We're talking about Silent Hill 2. And it's because I just watched it. You know what? Hold on. You want me to you want me to rerun this rant right now? I got you, man. I got it locked in the fucking chamber. Let me run it back. Dead ass. I'm like, this shit's clocked in, man. Why word it like that? Whoa. Bro, I'm wording it like that because it's fucking uncomfortable. It makes you feel uncomfortable, right? Like, that makes you feel like shit. Like, that's fucking disgusting. Because it's fucking gross. It's gross. You're supposed to feel like it's fucking gross, man. Don't piss me off. Oh, I know that he was a bad guy and he murdered and... but don't word it like he's a murderer. Just say that he, like, kind of hurt them, like, a lot. No, man. No. That's what he did. You're supposed to feel like it's fucking gross. You're supposed to feel the fucking weight of how disgusting that shit is, man. Fucking James, piece of shit. Anyways, that's all I gotta say about that movie, by the way. It's about Pyramid Head? No, we're talking about James, but I guess one and the same. Saying he kills her because she can't give him pleasure is odd to say. That's not mentioned. That is the case, by the way. That is explicitly mentioned in the game. Explicitly. Why the fuck do you think he has infidelity issues? Why do you think that he is constantly, every single enemy in the game is dressed as sexily as possible? That is constant. That is, the messaging is pushed forward. I even talked about this fucking 15 minutes ago if you listen to my damn rant, okay? That is constantly pushed in the game. That is what they talk about, man. That is. I gotta re-up this shit on the YouTube. Fucking. Don't come to me saying that my rant is wrong. I shouldn't have said it like that. If you don't know it like I know it, man. Cause I know it, brother. That was the case. That's why Maria was looked just like Mary. That was the big issue. I never said that. I just said it was crude to put it like that. Okay, but then you also just said it's odd to say that's not mentioned. But it is mentioned. Also, the point, I'm saying it in that way so you could be like, that's the issue. That's the problem. That's why you have to feel like he's a fucking piece of shit. That's why in the movie, it completely fucking rips that, man. That shit pisses me off. Not too much on Zoe. Oh my god. Guys, lock in. No, he's right for once. I am definitely right, not for once. I am definitely right, though. Guys, I forgot to mention, but there's also this little, like... I got this little, like, blur effect. You guys seeing that right now? Let me give you, like, something to actually look at. You see that? When I look at something, there's, like, depth of field. It's pretty nice, dude. You're right, Angel, but be nice. No, I'm just gonna speak like an adult. I'm not even being mean. I'm just mad at James, and I'm passionate about what I talk about. You know what? You guys need to lock in, all right? Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. Also, Leah, you weren't even here for the rant, okay? So you wouldn't even know what a guy like me is talking about. Damn, I would love to see this get wet. Unfortunate. What's up, Jazzy? Anyways, man, Silent Hill, dude. Not good, man. I'm low-key omniscient. Bro, no, you're not. You're just a guy. I've learned to take what you say very lightly because you yell and I'm sensitive. But now I know you don't mean it rudely. Guys! 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 You're gonna have to get used to it for sure, man. For sure. Is that a boat? It looks like a boat. Guys, I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you. Y'all know that I be loud as fuck, man. I'm a passionate guy, man. What can I say? Y'all want me to be like, okay, guys, and then hold on. I'm making a joke, but like, can we appreciate how good this looks? Oh my god, guys. I'm gonna say something that's a little mean right now, but I just want you guys to know that I'm not trying to be mean to you. No! Lock in! Lock in! Man! Lock in! You understand how I am, man. You understand how I am. You do that sometimes? Okay, that is true, but guys, don't put me in a box, okay? I'm a person. I'm a person, man. The reason that I do things or the reason that I say things vary, you know? Also, like, if I'm being completely honest, like, it's not about you at all. I'm just like mad about this stupid fucking movie. And if you, I'm sorry, okay? Okay, I'm sorry, I'm gonna be mean right now. But if you listen to my rant and if you paid attention to what I was talking about, then you would understand. You would understand that it's not about you. I was just mad about this stupid piece of shit fucking garbage movie. I'm realizing he's not a chill guy. He's a hootin' hollering guy. Oh, fuck! It's raining. Oh, fuck yeah, man. I like that shit, man. He's a hootin' and hollering type of guy. Actually, the next step is you realize that I am both. And the second that you guys stop thinking you understand me, you could put me in a freaking 1x1 box, then you'll start getting it, man. By the way, I have no plan for what we're doing in Minecraft, okay? I just put on this game so we could talk. So if we don't get up to anything, don't be mad at me. Okay? Y'all know we don't really get up to shit in this game anyways. So not ever, you know? When will you get a VTuber persona? That's a great question. You never do? That's actually not true. I do get up to stuff. Bro, there's fucking water in my boat. Making patterned floors for 4 hours? Yeah, I got up to it. Eventually, right? Dude, get me out of this fucking... Oh, this is kind of sick though, man. Could you imagine? This is like my ideal, man. I just need to get like a fishing rod and like a big yellow raincoat. It still looks questionable. Zoe, lock in. When will you get a VTuber persona? Yes, no, I will. When will you ver Vigs? Listen, at some point. I don't know, man. It's a great question. That's a great question. Guys, VTuber persona, but it's Marcos and the art is from Neon White. What do you guys think? That was just like, I just threw that one out there for sure, but like might actually have to invest in that. That'd be kind of sick. Will Marcos be bald or balding? Well, if he's bald, it's not Marcos, man. Or that's like older Marcos. I'm playing comp on Overwatch. Dude, Leah, you... You do be hyper fixating, and you know, I love that for you. These people piss me off. Group up coming from the reason we lose, and support wanting to play like DPS. I'm going to delete your battle net. Yeah, no. I feel you. I've notoriously said, if oh fuck, okay, if you want to have fun playing, sorry guys, trust me, this is notorious. I do be interrupting myself all the fucking time though. If you want to have fun playing Overwatch, never play competitive. Thank you for the bless yous, by the way. Frick, man. Yeah, I guess we'll go back. I've gotten from level 12 to 18 in the last 3 days because I've been sick. Curse you. Fair enough. Take my sickness and give it to Chris Brown? Bro, how about you just give it to him? I don't know Chris Brown. Oh, it pisses me off when support isn't supporting. I do think that support is... like, DPS is the easiest role, and it's not even close. I think support and tank are extremely hard. Yoink. Like, support is not for anybody. Not for everybody is what I mean to say. You can't just be like I used to play, like rivals, and there'd be so many times where I'd play with people and they were like, okay, let's stick the person who has the worst or the least amount of time played on support. Like, you're gonna play support because it's so easy. All you have to do is press the button to heal, and that's it. Just worry about healing. And every time it's like, oh yeah, this sounds like a great idea, until you realize that your support cannot play, like, at all. Like, they don't know what they're doing. So then you're not getting healed the entire time, and you're just getting shit on. So, yeah, don't do that. Man, there's so much to say about this. Overwatch and games like that, like Rivals, it's so interesting because if your support is failing, you lose for sure. But just as easily, if your tanks are failing, or if your tank is failing, I should say, you easily could lose as well. Because having a tank that doesn't want to push at all because they're afraid of dying is like basically the worst thing ever, because you don't do anything, and then you as the DPS, or even worse, you as the support, have to push to, you know, compensate for the tank not pushing at all. It's fucking terrible. It's so bad. I'm on my new PC, dude. How is it, Vigi? What graphics card you got? Let's go graphics card for graphics card. I'd actually love to know. Let me guess, the 5070. That's my guess. I had a tank recently wanting to be a lone wolf, either going in by themselves or not pushing like I'm a sticky grenade onto the point. Dude, I know. It's fucking stupid. Like I said, I mean, you might be right. You said tank is probably the hardest role to play. You might be right. I feel like I have met so many people that start on DPS and then they eventually go to support, but they will never touch tank. And I'm like, dude, oh, did you see that lightning? Holy crap. I think, oh no. Dude, I almost got fucking murdered, bro. I almost got murdered. Did you see that? Yoink. Anyways, I think tank is hard, okay? And nobody ever wants to be the tank, even though tank is really fun. You first, bro? Vigi, what do you think? What graphics card do you think that I have? Good night? Have a good night, Aaliyah. Should probably put the shield up here, huh? You know, I did have a, we gotta get diamonds, huh? Do we even have any diamonds at all? We have 8. Alright. Let me make a pickaxe, and then we will move forward. I have sticks right fucking there, dude. We gotta go mining, man. We have to go mining. Skirt. And then I guess we could make a sword. I think you have a 6090 Ti because you have grass and 64 million chunks on Minecraft because you can see the moon. Okay, I do not have a 6090 Ti, which, for those who don't know, is a joke. It's not a real graphics card. That does not exist, but it is kind of silly. I should probably get, like, food situated a little bit, because I have, like, no food. Like, at all. That damn freaking Giselle's going crazy over there, man. What the hell? I have a 4090 Fidge. Please tell me what GPU, CPU, and gigabytes of RAM you have. My CPU is a 7700X, I think. Ryzen 7 7700X, and well, let me look at how much RAM I have. I have 32 gigabytes of RAM, DDR5, 6000 megahertz. I don't know what the unit is for that, actually. We should probably sleep now that I think about it. Hi, freaking cutie pie, man. I feel so slow right now because I didn't understand anything about Overwatch or PC. Guys, I love talking about PCs and like building PCs and that kind of stuff. I just don't really talk about it because I feel like it's less, I guess, accessible. Dude, what is going on? You know, I really should get like a lightning rod so my house doesn't, my all wooden house doesn't get fucking struck by lightning and burst up in flames. That'd be really funny. No, because I'm learning from you. All right, well, the GPU is the graphics card. Okay, guys? That's the thing that is providing... That's the thing that allows you to play games, pretty much. So the higher your GPU, the better the graphics are going to be, pretty much. So, like, something like a 1080, which is, like, the first generation... early, let's just say it's an early generation, is not terrible, but it's going to be rough. You're going to be playing games at 1080p, which is like the normal, thank you, the normal, it's like what y'all know what 1080p is, right? It's like what you'd watch YouTube videos in, you know, what your phone might be at 4K actually, but you get it. I'm assuming, at least. God, this water is so fucking nice. There's the 20 series, there's the 30 series, the 40 series, and the 50 series, right? 50 series GPU just came out, like a year ago. I think it was a year ago. And it's technically the fastest GPU that's like on the market. The 5090 is the fastest one. And that shit is expensive. That shit is like $2,000 at market value, which really means it's like $6,000 or something insane, because you can never get it at market value. You can only get it from people who resell it. So good luck if you're in the market for looking for that. But there's other ones like 5070. I've heard the 5070 is pretty good. It's kind of like mid-range. Okay, let me give you like a basis. It goes 50. Let's say with 50. Let's say with 50. It goes 50 50, 50 60, 50 70, 50 80, and 50 90. Right? And then sometimes it can be like a 50 70 Ti, which is or 50 60 Ti. Ti is essentially just like a little bit better. Or sometimes it's a lot bit better, but it's not enough to justify a bump into the next, I guess, what would you call it? The next graphics card, but it's a lot better. Wait, I did take the meat. Yeah, I did. You want the Ti if you're getting Like you'd rather the 5060 Ti over the 5060, basically. Ti anything. Anyways, 50-50, or in the other any other case like 30-50, 40-50. Weirdly, the first half doesn't matter too much. The second half matters more. Like for example, 3090 or 3080 is really good. Like that's a great um what's it called? GPU that can run, you know, it can run things well, although that is like 2 generations behind. Um the 4070 is pretty good. 4080 is pretty good. Like really good. And then the 4090 is like really fucking good, which is the one that I have. That's why I can run games. And I guess you got to think about it like, if this puts it into perspective for you, I'm running Minecraft at 4K, which is the highest resolution that anybody can run anything. Mostly, let's just say it is right now. You can go up to 8K, but 8K doesn't really fucking matter, like, at all. It's not realistic. 4K is like the most consumer highest tier in terms of quality. Okay, I'm running Minecraft 4K. I'm running shaders, and you can see these shaders are fucking insane. I have distant horizons, so like you can see super far. Like look at this. You can see super far. This is not normal Minecraft. Like how far it goes out like that. Um, and it's a lot. It's super heavy. And I'm streaming on Twitch and TikTok, and they're both Twitch is 4K, not 4K, 2K, I mean. And what's it called? TikTok is 1080p. So streaming on 2 separate platforms, playing a game at 4K, which by the way, every game that we play and stream is on at 4K. Like Resi, when we played that, that was 4K, and that's a fucking beefy game, and it ran like nothing. Like, what are shaders? Shaders are what makes the game look like this. Let me see. I could disable it real quick. Probably, right? Yeah, here we go. If I disable it right there, you see, this is normal base Minecraft. This is how it looks, and it looks great. It feels good, but this is the texture. The textures typically just look like this, right? Normal Minecraft. However, if we go into the shaders and we enable shaders, you can turn it on, and then you can see how much it changes and how much better it actively looks with the lighting, the shadows. Like you could see a ton of that, the movement in the shadows too, like clouds, everything. That's awesome. It really is. Damn, you can even see the moon for that's fucking crazy. You can even see the moon in the daytime. Insane. What's your bit rate at? Around 13,000, which is like 13 megabytes. It's 13,000 kilobytes and 13 megabytes, if that makes sense. Like jumps around from there. But I used to have it at like 6K, I think. No, I don't want to go here. Not the mangrove fucking doldrums, dude. Not towards you, but when anyone talks about things like that, PC sciences, etc., it's very attractive. Dude, it's funny you say that because I always think um that it's like fucking boring. Well, I love it. I mean that I think people are gonna think that it's boring when I talk about it, because I find it very interesting. And technology like that is crazy, man. I keep up with a lot of it actually, even when it doesn't really pertain to me like at all. I don't know, it's interesting to me, you know what I mean? But yeah, um basic I don't know if you are in the market for a GPU or anything like that, or if anybody is, but like you're looking for, if you can make it over the hump of the, let's say like a 4070 or a 3070, instead of getting a 4060, let's say you're in between 4060 and 4070. 4060 is not the worst thing ever. It's not actually like super trash. Is it amazing? Not really. Is it going to play games? Yeah. Like it's definitely going to play games. You're going to play games at 1080p probably. Um but like it's going to work, right? But some people like when I was getting my wow, look at this. When I was getting my computer and like PC set up and everything, I specifically was looking to try to get almost like a one and done kind of thing. Like almost like a I'm just going to like make this and never touch it again, which I know is silly and not realistic, but I wanted to be like I'll spend a lot on making this good enough for, you know, streaming and playing games solo. But I always wanted to play 4K because I have a 4K TV, and I wanted to utilize the TV, right? So I had to get something that was like, you know, like the 4090 basically. My options were essentially 4080 kind of, or the 4090 or the 5090 or the 5080 I suppose as well. And I also didn't want to rely on things like DLSS, which if you don't know, it doesn't really matter. It'd be easier to show you, so well, I'll show you at a different time. Um, because I wanted to have the ability to play 4K without needing something that would I guess allow me to get there, if that makes any sense. And I ran through 3 GPUs before, or 2 GPUs I should say, before getting, oh my god, the 4090. I tried AMD. AMD is it's a brand of GPU. Nvidia is the other brand. There's two, but technically there's three. There's also Intel, but like nobody really uses Intel. Even though it's not like the worst, it's just very outclassed. Nvidia is technically the strongest, like in terms of actual power, pretty much no matter what. AMD has really, really good price to performance. Oh my fucking god. Like for sure. If you're looking to get, I would say if you're looking to get a graphics card, you're not looking to spend too much, but you want to get like the best performance out of your GPU, I'd probably say get like a 9070 XT. I think that's what it is. I think that GPU is like at on market value, it's like $600, and it is powerful enough to do 2K reliably, and then maybe 4K. You could probably get up to 4K, um, but you'd have to use like FSR and different. I can't even see. Is that grass? Oh yeah, it is. What's up, Batmax? Yapper Angel. Yes, guys, you know, y'all know we don't be talking about this kind of stuff, but I hope it's kind of interesting, even if it doesn't really. I'm trying to make it make sense. I have NVIDIA tough gaming GPU. You never told me what's your GPU, Vigi, or did you tell me? I don't know actually. So yeah, that's what I would recommend. I'd recommend 9070 XT if you could get it at some price point that's like 600, 700, even 800. I would recommend. It's way better than spending like 1,000 on, you know, maybe like a 5070. Although 5070 is quite good, it's not. I feel like the 9070 just beats it out in terms of price to performance, but you know, it is a little bit of like half of one, six a dozen of the other. Half a six a six of one, half a dozen of the other. I really fucked that up, huh? You get it. GPUs, I think, are the easiest to understand. Like, in my opinion, even though like I know it's a lot of numbers and a lot of words, I still think they're the easiest to understand for sure. Um, however, the real like issue, I guess, comes with like if you upgrade your if you want to upgrade your GPU, let's say to 5080 is fucking cracked, man. Dude, I hope you're enjoying it. I hope you're enjoying it. This is a beefy card. If you are upgrading from something that can only do like 1080p, really, um, and then you want to do something that does 4K, you kind of have to upgrade everything with it, sort of. Like first off, you have to make sure you have a monitor or a TV that can output 4K. Because if you get a 4K GPU, but your monitor doesn't support 4K, then what's the point? I mean, there's going to be a difference, but it's not going to be as visually appealing as you'd want it to be, you know? And also, you probably need your CPU to follow at least a little bit. Like, I think I need to upgrade my CPU, and I've been needing to upgrade my CPU for a little bit, but fucking computer parts are expensive, man, so I've just been kind of chilling. And it looks great. Everything works pretty much perfectly fine. So I'm not like running out the door trying to, fix it. But, everything sort of, I mean, everything talks to each other, so it sort of needs to work, I guess. Just kidding. I have a 4090 like you. Oh, dude, that's fucking sick. So you just trolled me. What the hell? You just got the 4090? What did you have before that? Not boring at all. I like learning. It's exciting how passionate y'all get. I love that. I love that shit. 7700X won't be a bottleneck. You won't bottleneck until you get into 5070. I see. Before I had a 2070 Super. That must be an insane fucking jump. Holy hell. So you're exactly what I'm talking about then. Is that freaking hopes and dreams? Well, yes it is. You have the exact use case of like somebody who had only a card that wasn't that's good for 1080p pretty much. And then you upgrade to like a 4K. You sound very weak and intelligent. What can I say? Bottleneck is like essentially, let's say you have a 4K let's say you have a 4090 GPU, but your processor is like something like from the third generation, let's say. Your CPU is what I mean by processor. Um your performance in game is going to bottleneck because the CPU isn't strong enough to, I guess, take the load that the game is demanding now that it's like 4K, let's say. And your GPU isn't going to be able to take the load because it's two separate things, probably taking as much as it can. So that's kind of what I'm saying. Like, you need to upgrade everything sort of together, I guess. It's crazy though, because like 4090 is amazing. This is an amazing graphics card. But there's so much of me that's like, man, to have a 5090 and just not worry about any frame drops or anything while streaming and playing would be so fucking nice. But that shit is so goddamn expensive. I honestly don't even really want to think about it. i4 is the 5060 good? It's not bad. Is that what GPU? Is that the GPU that you have? It's not a bad GPU. Anything in the 50 series is not gonna be bad, really, like at all. Because it's new, and there's a lot of different stuff like frame generation and DLSS that will assist you if you ever need anything like that. But I'm pretty sure 5060, you're probably going to be. You could probably play something. Can't use the. Oh, Lord. Okay. You could probably play a few games at 4K if you're using DLSS and, frame generation. Frame generation, for sure, you will be able to make that work. Man, I'm almost like, I wish I was playing a game that had, what's it called? Like we just happen to uniquely be playing a game that doesn't have any um any way to show you DLSS or frame gen at all. So like you're just gonna have to take my word for what it is. But maybe I could swap to something. I'm sure I don't even know what I would swap to. This series has new technology like path tracing. It looks insane. It definitely does. Plus, you having a 50 series allows this Resident Evil 9. Yeah. In fact, I actually used frame generation for the back half of playing it. But it's interesting to me that not interesting. I guess it's the 50 series has 4 times frame generation. If you're confused, I'll explain what frame generation is. Essentially, okay, let me I can show you. So right now the game is super smooth. Like you can see it's super smooth. It's like perfect. Like it's just it looks amazing, right? Um and the frames right now are pretty high. They're probably 120 right now would be my guess, because that's the cap that I have it set to. 120 frames, it means essentially we're looking at like how do I describe this in a way that makes sense? There are 120 frames that are being present and being pushed through the screen per second, if that makes any sense. Typically for movies, it's like 24, I think. Like it's 24 frames per second. Um so like you never get this kind of smoothness for movies. And console gaming is typically like 60 frames. So again, some games will be 120, but you're really never going to see it on console. On PC, 120 is kind of like low end. You could get upwards to like I've seen 720 frame TV monitors, I mean. Or 720 hertz, I should say, monitors. It's fucking insane. Anyways, the point that I'm making is like it's super fast right now, right? So then we go back to we turn on the shaders now. Sorry, enable please. Apply these shaders, and you can see it's noticeably like heavier now. And that's because there's like so much more to render, like all of this shit, everything. It's like it's a lot chunkier, I guess. I want to rock your world. I want to be your girl. You want to take me off, yeah, yeah. Sorry, it's just a good song, okay? Um. Anyways, basically, the higher frames you want higher frames, but you don't want it to be like too high to the point where it doesn't really do anything for you. I had 1,050 frames on Valorant. See, that's an example of it. You don't really want it to be that high, because it doesn't really do anything for you when it gets that crazy. Minecraft, it can get, I'm sure the frames can go to the fucking moon. And if anything, it might actually worsen your experience because your GPU is having to process like 1,000 frames a second when your TV can only handle like 120 frames per second. So like 10 times the frames are just being used. They're just being thrown to the ether. You're not even seeing it. Frame generation takes the frames that I have. Basically, it takes 2 frames. I think it's 2 frames, and then it adds 1 fake frame. I think. It's either that or it's 1 frame and then it adds 2 fake frames. I can't remember. It's one or the other. And you might be like, how do they add the fake frame? Like, where does the fake frame come from? Well, guys, it's AI. It's AI, okay? It's true. They take essentially based on, I'm guessing it's 2 to 1. Based on your 2 frames, they pop out 1 frame that they're assuming is going to be the next, most realistic depiction of what the frame would look like next, if that makes any sense. So they take they take it and they multiply it. And it's really, really interesting and really impressive, and the technology is fucking crazy. Because, like, think of that for 1 frame, right? Just 1 frame. multiplied 2 times, and that's like that's it. That's nothing, right? But if you take your entire screen, it's like instead of your whole screen being uh pixels that your GPU has to process, what frame generation does is it cuts your frames in half, so you only have to process your GPU only has to process, okay, let's say you have 60 frames, it'll cut the load in half, so your GPU only has to process 30 of those frames, but then it will add 2 times uh your original, like you'll end up getting 120 frames is what I'm trying to say, because they're doubling the frames that you're seeing in the game. Does that make any sense? Is this making any sense, guys? I hope this is making some sort of sense at all. But like it lessens the load on your GPU, and instead of your GPU showing you what's happening, it's kind of like an AI essentially figures out what's happening in the game and shows it to you. It's kind of wild, actually. And that's frame gen. There's another thing called DLSS, which is really, really interesting as well. DLSS is it's an acronym. I forgot what it stands for though, but essentially it means that if I'm rendering this game, it's essentially the same thing that I just said, but for your graphics quality, I guess. If I'm rendering this game at 4K, but I want to turn like I want my graphics card to have like a little bit less that it has to deal with. Essentially, I turn on DLSS, and then I can turn it down. Deep learning super sampling. There you go. I turn on DLSS, and the game is stick with me on this one, okay? Essentially, the game will be 1080p. It is a 4K render, but it will be scaled down to 1080p, and then using AI and the things that I was just talking about, like the fake frames, it'll use that to scale it back up to 4K. So instead of it being native, like this is what 4K looks like naturally without anything changing it, um, you're actually scaling it down, rendering 1080p product, and then scaling that up to 4K using AI, basically. And you might be like, I wonder what's the performance hit? What does it look like? Not the performance hit, the quality hit. What does it end up looking like? Because there has to be like some sort of catch. And dude, I mean, I don't know what to say. Like, it's kind of, oh my god, that scared the fuck out of me. It's kind of extremely negligible. Like, you basically would never know. There's been games that I've fully recorded, streamed, played on here that I've used DLSS or frame gen, and nobody, I mean, you haven't noticed. There's no way of telling. Even if you know of those things, it's so hard for you to be able to tell that that's what's happening, because you'd essentially have to be looking so deep into like zooming into something that like it doesn't really, like, nobody's gonna be looking into this fucking wall basically for that long, like shit like that. Guys, I actually found cherry trees in my whole rant escapade. We found freaking cherry trees, dude. Hell yeah, I'll take that. You're so cool, Angel. You know, thank you. I don't really know why, but I appreciate it. I do just be yapping, man. I've got a lot of things that I like. Sometimes I just think, like I said, like I just think that this stuff, it might be a little bit boring, or it might be a little bit like, I don't know. Not for everybody. I'm telling you, I could be a teacher, man. I'm telling you. I don't know if I did it justice, but I tried my hardest. I think that's really what matters. How could you tell? Would it be slightly off? I'm trying to think if I have a I guess we could just boot up Resident Evil and I could show you from Resident Evil, but it's like the issue with that is that Resident Evil is such a it's done so well that you actually can't really tell the that it's on, I guess. And it's also kind of hard to show through stream since I'm only streaming at 60 frames per second and you can't go higher than that. You're not going to be able to fully see the 120 frames or whatever, like if it gets higher than that. You're not going to be able to see it because it won't be rendered in, you know, I guess for you guys. So I was like, yes, I got to be friends with that guy. You. Well, if you are playing a game and you have the ability to take advantage, if you have an NVIDIA graphics card, which if you have like a 50 something, then you do. You want to be taking advantage of DLSS, probably. Especially if you have like a 50, I would say like a 5070 and below. Even 5080, 5090 too could use it, but you don't really need it for those higher end cards. But for something like a 5060, 5070, 5050 even, like you probably, let's run home real quick by the way. Oh shit. You probably definitely want to be at least taking a look at using that because yeah, it'll help quite a lot. There's also this is really fucking cool. At least I found it to be really cool. The same I guess technology that uses frame generation. Oh, the same technology that uses frame generation. There is a Steam app, I guess, that's called lossless scaling that essentially does that same thing, like up, you know, down skills and then up skills, or you know, gives you frame generation, that kind of shit, right? There's an app that on Steam you can buy and then use for anything, like not just gaming, but anything. Like it can be used for movies, or what I used it for, which I thought was really fucking cool, was anime, like JJK. I would scale up the frames that they have in the show, and I would play it with a higher frame rate, meaning that, you know, like think of it like Spider-Verse, how it's like the way that Miles moves is super like, you know, choppy and shit like that. All of that was just gone. Like I played the Chozo fight scene with like super high frame rate, and it just looked like immaculate. Like you have never seen something look so good, because it was so smooth. And oh man. And I'm also like, I guess if you're having trouble thinking of it in your brain what it looks like, there's edits do this kind of thing all the time. Like when the animation looks so incredibly smooth from an edit, that's why, like, they added frames to it basically. Give me the app. It's lossless scaling is what it's called. It's like $8 or $7 or something, so we're gonna have to buy it. But here's a free one. I just don't remember the name of it. No idea. Please stop. Oh, I'm gonna die. Okay. Kinda getting fucking pelted though, man. Jesus Christ. Okay, go. But yeah, guys. Dude, what is this song? I don't got $8. If I here, let me look. I think I have the free one downloaded. I just can't remember what it's called. I Hate Borders. I think that's it. Although that could be no, I think that's a different one actually. I think it's different. Either way, try looking up like a free alternative to lossless scaling. There might be something like that. But yeah, I hope you guys feel like I taught you something. I hope you feel like that was an interesting lesson in computerology. It's not a word. Is it? I honestly don't know. Damn. I do love this song. It's a little spicy though. Oh, I made it up here. Yeah, that's why I'm really passionate. I was really passionate about trying to make sure this computer was working perfectly and there were no real issues. And that's why whenever there were issues, I was like, damn, this actually hurts like a lot more because now I have to fucking potentially do this or fucking whatever, man. You know. Oh shit. Dude, they're loud as fuck, man. You did remind me about the frame generation thingy again. I'll just ask again later. Wait, what about what? I don't know about that stuff, but I was just messing around with settings and downloading drivers. Interesting. I just updated my graphics driver today, earlier. Whoop, my bad. On my on my laptop once it looked great, but it was on fire after like an hour. Yeah, laptops are really rough like that, man. You need to be really careful with them because they actually are. If you're trying to play games on them, I mean, they're gonna be hot as fuck, man. And that shit is gonna be really, really rough. I used to have a laptop only, and I wasn't against getting a computer. I was just like, dude, there is no way that I'm gonna be able to afford a computer like ever. But like, well, I guess. Oh, guys, I was like, what the fuck happened? I was stuck in the water, man. Guys, I am getting a little eepy. Okay, don't hate me. Okay, don't laugh and make fun of me. Okay, guys, please don't hit me with the angel dots. I was truly confused. How did I get there, man? What was I talking about? Laptops? Oh yeah, yeah. I used to play. On a laptop. And I spent, money on the laptop, and then I spent money on trying to. Hi, Kenja. Trying to get the laptop to like cool down. Like I bought this like bespoke cooling stand, I guess, for it, and it worked. But I was like, why am I spending all this fucking money on trying to make a laptop work? I should just buy a fucking computer and just use that. Answer the question. The frames thing you used in Resident Evil 9, frame generation. Ba-da-ba-bum-bum-ba-dum. Frame generation is what I use, but you could also be talking about DLSS maybe. My dilemma, but I have zero space for one. I also had no space for one. I just had to like basically kick something out that was taking space. Is that not what I said at first? You did remind me about the frame generation thingy, or I'll just ask later. Yeah. And then I said, ask what? Hi. Run it back? What the fuck are you talking about? What are you asking me? DLSS? Are you asking me to say that DLSS? Fucking no. Kenja, how we feeling about the Minecraft graphics right here? Are we liking it or no? Yes, DLSS. Okay. You definitely Resident Evil 9. I can show you when we get home. I'll boot up Resi, and then you'll be able to see the difference. The grass is something, I guess. Why do you hate the grass? Doesn't it look very silly? You talk fast. I gotta write it down. Just go back in the VOD, man. Good thing this thing is recorded, you know, directly, and there's a VOD to it. This whole damn video, I'm just gonna be talking about computers and my hate for the Silent Hill movie. Sounds kind of sick. Y'all copy the slang or speaking habits of your loved ones. For example, I say, so no, a lot, and my friends started doing it too. Yeah, I think everybody does. I think most people do that. It's like I don't know, a form of like, I care about you a lot, and I'll just remember the things that you say, you know? Sometimes I just do that, like, I don't know, like normally or naturally, I mean. Like, it'll just happen. I'm talking to this person. I'm like, dude, this person's awesome. And then you just kind of get like locked in. Skirt. I say so much of the things that y'all say. Guys, I ran right into bamboo. And there's freaking illagers trying to kill me. Yeah, I don't where I can agree, I should say. How? I do love saying the things that my friends say or whatever. Y'all know about the hype with Fetty? You know, like shit like that. Frick. Can I just drop this real quick? Giselle will never live that down. I love it. That shit is fucking funny, man. Huh. Alright, guys. Guys, I need to figure out why am I getting so tired in the back half of stream? I actually don't really know. What time is it? 10:48? Like I feel like it's not even that I guess like an hour and then that's when I would typically end. You should move startup an hour again. Yeah, fuck it. Fuck it, dude. Let's move start time 1 hour and then we'll stream for 2. You know what? Fuck it. Let's move start time 3 hours up and we'll stream for 30 minutes, maybe. Why is it so hard to get home? What's up, Vigi? Angel? Yeah. What's up? Angel? What's up? What? What's up, Tuki? Guys, don't just type my name like that. You're gonna make me freaking cry, dude. If you do that, you'll never see me in live chat again. That's not true. You'll be here on Sundays. Angel? Hi, Casey. Shut up. All right. Pretty mean, by the way. Guys, I do feel kind of accomplished talking about like the differences in, you know, games and yeah, graphics and GPUs and stuff like that. I think it's kind of like really feel pretty good about myself actually. Dude, I'm so fucking tired. Oh my god. Why does that shit happen to me? Guys! You guys know this song? This is what's it called? The Heart Part 5. This is the sample for the Heart Part 5. I'll play it right after. God, this song is super good. It's impressive that you can remember and fully understand all that. I do not at all. I'm nerdy in a different way. I think I just started like interacting with it and I just kind of can't stop at this point. Like right now, I'm like, no, this shit is fucking fun, man. I think it's a good time. And it makes me feel like really interested. Yeah, I feel really interested in that kind of stuff. Use your daily, you the coolest. We love you a lot, and your brain is bigger than I thought, and your handsome and girthy personality. Dot 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 personality. Okay. I appreciate that though. The sleepy fairy, me, came in, that's why. Can't you be sleeping though? Yeah, but like no, you sound very interested in everything you say. I do have this bad habit of liking the things that I interact with, mostly at least. God, okay. Pretty productive Minecraft session, don't you think? That time we ran left and right. Did I do anything? Guys, did I do anything while playing Minecraft? Did I literally do anything? I don't think I did anything at all.